It is one of the beautiful reminders of how we are all connected in life. How everything that everybody does matters to each other person, no matter what color you're wearing, no matter what helmet you're wearing, no matter what belief you have. Somebody's down and hurt. You don't know about them. You take care of your heart and their heart and everybody's heart in the building and beyond. And the Lions and Falcons have given everybody a lesson tonight in humanity.
So with preseason football just kicking off, regular season right around the corner, something horrific happened. You heard the announcer there as he spoke on it all in a almost spiritual way, right? Like not just the football that's relevant in life, how everything's connected, everything, the whole, what's it called, the butterfly effect. A butterfly flaps its wings on this side of the world and a tsunami happens across the globe or something like that. Everyone's part of a bigger picture, whether it's in football, you heard them talking about it. Doesn't matter what uniform you're rocking, what color your uniform is, or that's also relevant in life, right? We're all on this journey throughout life, and people are caught up in the hustle bustle of things, man. It's point that out all the time, right? It's so crazy, the life that we live, especially in the US of A with paying bills. I mean, everyone's grinding around the world, but it just feels, based on some of my research, that in this country specifically, everyone's going so hard trying to get through the day or trying to cover their bills or whatever. You often don't have time to think about other things in life or on a spiritual level and find that peace or that time to slow everything down and just think about things on a larger scale. I don't know what that announcer said was touching in a way humanity wise, but also very philosophical and true in my opinion. Everyone tap in and comment and let me know what you think. But you see what happened in the Lions Falcons preseason game. Morice Norris goes down with a neck injury. And some years back, obviously, Bills fans will remember the Damar Hamlin situation, not a neck injury, but his heart stopped and both teams ended up deciding we got to call this game. We can't continue on. And in this preseason game, they snapped the ball. You see the ball at the center of the field, and just over 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they said, we're going to let the clock run out. And after 6 minutes, they called the game. As you see the reports here, it says, a powerful moment of humanity after Detroit Lions player Morice Norris suffered a brutal neck injury and was taken to the hospital from the field. Both Lions and Falcons agreed to snap the ball and let the clock run on out on the game with over 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The game is officially suspended after the play went out for 6 minutes. Class act by Dan Campbell and Raheem Morris. Never seen anything like this before. Sometimes life is bigger than football. And then you see the update, which is outstanding news to hear, that he's stable. Neck injury is very, very serious. Another situation that comes back to mind for Buffalo Bills fans, I remember Kevin Everett, a tight end, opening day football game against the Broncos. He broke his neck during kickoff return, and they did some real experimental stuff as far as in the hospital, freezing his body, removing vertebrae and all that, and it was a long road for him, and he was never able to play football again, but he's back walking around, mobile, living his best life that he can. They saved that man's life. And as we pointed out in the Hamlin situation as well, he's back playing football. There was another guy in the 90s, I think that was right, Dennis Byrd, who played for the Jets, who broke his neck. And, he's still in a wheelchair, I believe, to this very day, but the updates are sounding positive. Latest update, Detroit Lions safety Morice Norris is stable while feeling and movement in all extremities. He's at Grady Memorial Hospital overnight for observation. Coach Campbell, quote, he's breathing, he's talking, that's good, he's got some movement, praying for full recovery. And most definitely prayers out to that man. And that is outstanding to hear. He's moving, he's feeling, he's breathing. Seems like he's going to be fine. Secondary if he'll play football again at this point. He very well could, but it's just great that the man is going to be okay. And then I like here that some people check some trolls or whatever. Like trolling, I point this out all the time, right? It's like there's levels to trolling sometimes where it can be like people are jokesters and stuff like that, or some people just troll in this negative way where they go around with nothing better to do than just trying to actually like hurt people and ruin their day and stuff like that. And regardless of the situation, or regardless, right, in a situation like this, trolling is totally uncalled for. Negative comments. And I remember when I was live after the Damar Hamlin situation happened, as everyone may recall, that went on for a very long time, and it was very unclear early on what exactly was going to be the outcome or what the updates were. And it was quite scary how many times they cut to commercials like, man, could have things went very, very bad, if y'all catch what I'm saying. You know, could he have transitioned onto the spiritual side? Now, again, he's okay to this day, thank goodness, but there were people in there trolling, saying all kinds of effed up ish, and it's like, dude, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like, get it together with this bullshit. And someone right here says, I cannot believe some of the heartless comments in here. There are some real assholes in this country. And someone said, amen. And then about what the players did, someone said, touching moment, praying for Morice Norris, 24 years old, man, only 2 years out of college, I believe. He's only been in the NFL a couple of years. Safety, man, you know, it's a physical game. Guys get hurt all the time, and they get paid and compensated very well for what they do, and people point that out all the time. But like, it's still human beings. They're still playing the game that they love, right? And they're still putting their body on the line, and something horrible can happen at any moment. And you know, it did here, but thank goodness he seemed that he's going to be make a full recovery, and I'm praying that this man does. And it was good to see everyone come together like this, like for real, powerful stuff, man. So jump in the comments, everyone, if you are watching the game, your thoughts, and let's talk about it all. Subscribe to the channel. And again, the way that announcer kind of tied it all together with things being interconnected and spirituality and stuff like that was like, which is wild, powerful to me. And it also, like we were just talking about, people trolling in the horrific shit they say, and like, how could you say it at such a twisted time at this very moment? To me, it almost speaks to how some people on this journey in life are like spiritually, morally bankrupt or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's talk about it. Prayers out. Subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, and I'll get with you guys on the next one. Peace.